Telefon. Telefon in German is das Telefon. It's going to be spelled differently. Das Telefon is telephone in German. So let's go ahead and learn a little bit about the telephone now that you know numbers. Vorwahlarten. Es gibt verschiedene Arten von Vorwahlen. Vorwahlen für uns in den USA ist 001. 001. Vorwahl is your area code. Zum Beispiel, international area codes that you would need to know for German speaking. 41 ist die Schweiz. 423 oder 423 ist Liechtenstein, wo man Deutsch sprechen kann. 43 Österreich, Austria. 49 Deutschland. So, those are your international area codes. The other area codes that are regional or state, or your Ortsnetzkennzahl, are based on your region. So, like in the United States, if you are in the Chicago area, it's different. If you're in Dallas, it's different. If you're in New York, it's different. So that's the same in Germany. So what you would see is if I'm in Germany, and I give you my phone number, and here's my phone number, this 030030, that is your Ortsnetzkennzahl. That's the shortened acronym for that. And it includes 00 and then the area code. And they can be of various lengths. So it's regional or state focused. So the two different area codes that you might have. If I'm calling from abroad, so let's say I'm in the United States and our international number is 001. That's why when we call, we might say 1-555-55. 1 is ours. So let's say I'm here and I'm calling Germany. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and dial the international number for Germany, so 49. And then notice from here to here, I'm going to drop the 0. So now I get rid of that 0. So I would dial 49, then 30, and then the rest of the number. That's the local part. So the country code, then the regional area code, and then the rest of your number. Oftentimes you'll hear instead of zwei, they might say the word, you'll hear zwei, because zwei und drei sound similar. And so you would hear zwei. That's pretty important to note. In the US, the emergency number is 911. In Germany, 112. So, Euro-Notruf. So, Not is emergency Ruf or call. So, Feuerwehr, the fire department, Rettungsdienst, that's like your ambulance care, and Polizei, police. You would dial 112, 112. So when making a phone call, these are some of the sayings or things you may hear or want to use yourself. Ich möchte gern mit Herrn Braun oder Frau Braun sprechen. I'd like to speak with Mr. or Mrs. Ist Herr oder Frau Braun zu sprechen? Yeah. Are they there to speak to? Kann ich bitte mit Herrn Braun oder Frau Braun? The reason why there's an N there has to do with mit, so don't panic if you thought I made a typo. Kann ich bitte mit Herrn oder Frau Braun sprechen? Can I speak with Mr. or Mrs. Brown? You could just say Herr Braun, Frau Braun bitte. This one sometimes especially if you're a language learner, you'll have to say, können Sie bitte langsamer sprechen? Can you please slower speak? Can you please speak slower? Or can you please speak slowly? Können Sie bitte langsamer sprechen? Können Sie das bitte wiederholen? Can you that please repeat? Can you please repeat that? Wiederholen, to repeat. Am Apparat. Am Apparat is, if you're on the phone, it's basically saying like speaking. So if you ask for Frau Braun and you are Frau Braun, you would say am Apparat, speaking. I'm legitimately here. I'm the one you're talking to. Bleiben Sie bitte am Apparat. Please stay on the line. So it's basically like saying like, I'm on the line, I'm here. Please stay on the line. So let's say you have to go get so-and-so. You would say, bleiben Sie bitte am Apparat. Die Leitung ist besetzt. The line is busy. Or occupied. Unavailable. Entschuldigung, ich habe mich verwählt. So basically you're saying, I'm sorry, or pardon me, I have selected wrong. Pardon me, wrong number. Entschuldigung, ich habe mich verwählt. Pardon me, wrong number. And thinking about when you learn about hi's and goodbyes, you've learned probably auf Wiedersehen. Sehen is to see. But if you're on the phone, you can't see the person. I mean, obviously, if you're using Skype or FaceTime or something, yeah, you could see them. But on the telephone, you'd say auf Wiederhören. Because hören means until I hear from you again. So that's the only thing that changes. Hören.